Is there an outcome that if they're blown out by 60, that maybe they feel like they have to make a change, like he's lost the locker room or whatever? Maybe. But I actually don't feel like there's much at stake in this game.
If I was the owner, I thought about this a ton. What's the move? And I think ultimately, I think Ron's done a good job of is kind of being a steward for the organization, a steward for the franchise. And I think this is part of that process. It's like this is going to be ugly for him for a couple of weeks because he's going to get the questions about being fired. But I think this is ultimately what his job is. He's going to land this plane. They're going to make whatever decisions they're going to make in the offseason. Because I don't think there's a huge incentive or advantage to moving on from him, especially at this point of the year, unless, like you said, something really dramatic happens. And I even think it's got to be more dramatic than a bad loss. I think it's got to be in the vein of
you have Allen and Payne fighting on the sidelines again.
Yeah, something like that. It's got to be very obvious that the locker room is completely degraded. And then at that point, they've kind of forced your hand and you got to move on. But I think until something dramatic like that happens, I think it's Ron's show.